Happy Half Day, Wildcats. Today is Wednesday, October 24th. Please rise for the pledge.
Emma Marchetti.
And I'm Maddie Morash.
And this is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A moment of silence. Please be seated.
Attention students who are engaging in the Patriots Pen or the Voice of Democracy contests. Your due date is today. Please turn in your completed projects to your history teacher or to Mr. Nanopoulos.
The high school math club will meet tomorrow, this week, and Monday next week after school in Miss Graziano's room until 2:30.
Anyone interested in joining Ski Club this year should be heading down to the TV studio tomorrow during Power Block. Ski Club is open for grades 9 through 12 and 0 experience is necessary. If you want to see what it's all about, head on down to Ski Club meeting on Thursday.
Attention sophomores, juniors, and any senior who may have interest. We still have a few slots open for the DC trip. See Mr. Nanopoulos if you are interested. Your first payment is due to your history teacher today.
The next debate team practice will be held tomorrow after school in room 202. Please remember to bring in your permission slips and dues ASAP. See Mr. Ennis with any questions.
Students taking the PSAT test today, please check your room assignment listed on the bulletin board outside the guidance office. In addition, please bring a number 2 pencil and a calculator to the test.
Reminder, sophomores, the Hobby Leadership Conference applications are available in the guidance office. The deadline is November 1st. Completed applications should be dropped off in the guidance office at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
Juniors, your dues of $45 are now being collected by Mr. Finley and Miss Graziano. Remember, you cannot buy a prom ticket until your dues are paid. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of them.
There will be a middle school Halloween party on Friday, October 26th from 7 to 9 p.m. The costumes are encouraged but not mandatory. The cost is $10 in Power Block or $12 at the door.
This is an important announcement for the freshman and sophomore classes. Class dues will be collected from now until November 1st. The freshman class dues are $10 and the sophomores are $15. Freshmen, please bring your dues to Miss Longo in room 203. Sophomores, please bring yours to Mr. Winchell in room 215. If for some reason, due to a financial hardship, you cannot pay your dues, please go to the office and inform them of your situation.
On Thursday, November 8th, Valerie Peliafka will be running a free women's self-defense class for her senior project. This is a class for women and girls aged 13 and up, and the suggested donation is $10 per person. All proceeds will go to St. Jude's Hospital. To sign up, scan one of the QR codes found on the flyers around the school or email Valerie Peliafko. Space is limited, so the class is first come, first serve.
Anyone interested in signing up for winter sports? There will be a meeting this Friday during Power Block. Room assignments for each particular sport is as follows. Girls and boys basketball meet in the gym. Boys and girls ice hockey and gymnastics meet in the weight room. Girls and boys winter track meet in the cafeteria. Winter cheer meet in the cafeteria. If you have any questions, please see Miss Hamill in the athletic office.
Girls varsity soccer team defeated Bishop Colony yesterday 6-2. McKenna O'Neill picked up a hat trick and Ariana Gorganches, Connor McCarthy, and Ellie Smith each picked one up. Nice work, ladies.
The team picture for golf will be taken on Thursday during Power Block in the gym. Golf shirts and pants are required. All shirts, jackets, and bags will be collected after the photo session.
Today is National Food Day, where we celebrate local and homemade foods. The Wildcat Cafe will be serving homemade quiche for break today.
As we wrap up Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we want to thank everyone who donated to the fundraiser, which raised $233 for the Susan G. Komen Foundation for the Cure.
My mother had breast cancer 3 different times in her life, 2 of which I was old enough to remember, once when I was in middle school and once when I was just out of college. And she unfortunately lost her battle with breast cancer, and she died about 6 years ago. What I probably learned most was definitely to make the most of your life, and she always had a famous phrase that was, life is short but it is wide, so she tried to really fit a lot of things into her life. And when she was first diagnosed, she was only in her 20s, and so she wasn't really sure, how much longer she would have. So she tried to do everything she ever wanted to do, and then the next couple times she had it, she just kind of went with that. We went on a bunch of family trips to Europe and other places because those were things she wanted to do, and she was kind of always just like, hey, if that's the thing you want to do, you just got to do it. So I think she really made me realize the importance of kind of taking advantage of the opportunities you have and making the most of it. And she really put 110, maybe even 120% into everything she did. I think because of who she was, but also because of her experience with the illness. She always had an upbeat kind of take on it. When she, lost her hair, she went out and got wigs. Some were regular colors, but she got some like crazy colored ones and funky ones just because. I think the other piece is that she was always very upfront with me about the illness and what was going on. They never hid anything from me, and kind of we went through it together as a family, which I think was important, especially the third time, which was the final bout. My dad and I worked a lot together to help care for her as she progressed towards the end of her life, and just really being very supportive and being open with each other and, saying what you need to say and not letting anything be left behind. So I think our family was definitely closer because of it. Cancer, especially breast cancer, affects a lot of people across the country, across the world. Organizations like the American Cancer Society raise tons of money, and there's all kinds of new research and new drugs and stuff that they're coming up with, and your money goes directly to those causes, which is great. Being aware of it, being aware of how it affects people, who it affects, and donating money or time or any kind of cause to help that is huge, because it's going to help lots of people that are going through hard times and illness with their loved ones. So I think the other thing that it made me realize going through this is that you never really know what people are going through, because at the various points that I experienced it in my family, especially the last time I was actually working here, and I came to school. It was a great distraction, but I had a lot going on outside of school that people probably didn't know about, and that's okay. But I think just always know, you never know what's going on with people, and give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe they're having a rough day, or maybe there's something bigger. And I think just have some compassion if you have someone having a rough time, or you're not sure, or if someone needs your support. Friends, family are really helpful. So I think don't be afraid to reach out to those people if they're having a family illness or going through something like this, because it's community and friends and family are a big help to get through it.
Thank you to the staff members who offered their stories. We all know someone who has been impacted by this disease, and your donations are helping toward the fight.
'Tis the season for giving. The canned food drive is back and going to be taking place from today until November 16th. This is also a middle school Power Block challenge. The Power Block with the most cans will win. So bring cans into any of the middle school teachers to help their Power Block win. Members of the Leo's Club will receive hours for each can you bring in.
The West Bridgewater boys soccer team defeated Blue Hills Regional High School by a score of 3-0. Dominic Souza had a shutout in his first varsity start in net. Luke Sarantopoulos tallied 2 goals, while Aiden Wells contributed 1 goal for the victory. WB needs 2 more wins to qualify for the state tournament with 5 games left to play. WB's record is now at 7-6.
And finally, a happy birthday to Antonia Chicolo, and Jillian Estala.
That's all for the announcements today. On behalf of Kay, myself, and the morning crew, have a great day.